Hello and welcome to DawnToduskDesigns. My name is Aurora and I'm passionate about interior design, home decor, and DIYs. Today you will learn how to make these 3 easy Thanksgiving DIY decorations to help liven up your home. If you're ready, let's begin. So I bought this calendar from Dollar Tree and it has a lot of different quotes, and I'm gonna find something that will be most suitable for Thanksgiving Day. And as I'm perusing through it, I'm seeing so many different quotes that I absolutely love, and I'm getting tons of ideas. So I'm gonna opt for this thankful and blessed quote, which I think is perfect, and I'm gonna begin by ripping it off the calendar. So I'm gonna cut the quote and add it in the decor frame, and I'm gonna measure it first. So now that I know my measurements, I am using my ruler to mark dashes and then connecting those dashes into straight lines. Now that I have drawn faint lines around the quote, I'm gonna use my scissors to cut it. I'm using scissors because that's an item that most people already own in their home, but if you have a cutting board, go ahead and use that. Now that I have cut it, I'm gonna place it inside, and I notice that it fits pretty well, but you can kind of see the back of the lettering that's already on the wall decor. The one that says keep that same energy, it kind of bleeds right through. So what I'm gonna do is I could use white paper to cover it, or I could use some of the cardboard that was inside the calendar that I initially bought. So essentially I could trace it out and cut it and place it in there so that it's also thicker and it blends in and it has like a 3D effect. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna trace it, cut it, and then put it there. Okay, there we go. So I traced it, as you can see here, and I'm gonna cut it. So now I'm applying a thin layer of the glue stick on the back of the quote. Next, you want to add the quote on top of the cardboard and make sure that you line it up so that it's nice and straight, and you also want to make sure that there are no air bubbles. So now that you're done with that, I just want to stick it in there. And there you have it. So cute, huh? But I'm gonna use tape. I'm gonna use double-sided tape because I'm actually gonna reuse this for Christmas. I think it's so pretty, right? Alright, so we're gonna use double-sided tape like this because I actually want to reuse this for Christmas. So put it there and then just stick it in. That way when I put it up, it's not gonna fall. Okay, that failed. Major fail. I don't know why that didn't work. Let's try it again. See if it sticks this time. Okay, I just had to press harder. So there you go. Now isn't that a beautiful Thanksgiving decor idea? I could have painted the frame, but I'm actually going to repurpose it for Christmas, and right now I'm obsessing over white decor items. So let's see how it turns out for Christmas. And here's another great way to display the thankful and blessed decor frame. For this part, you want to grab your paintbrush and dip it inside the paint. Begin by painting the interior of the tray except for the foundation. And it's okay if you accidentally paint the foundation because that part isn't going to be seen anyway since it'll be covered with the cork adhesive. Continue by painting the exterior of the tray. And what I love most about this project is how therapeutic the painting process is. Hit the like button and comment down below if you also agree with me. Once you're done, you want to let it dry out for at least a couple of hours. After it dries up, you want to measure the foundation so you know the exact measurements of the cork adhesive. Once you know the measurements, you want to mark them on the cork adhesive with your pencil and ruler. And after you draw out the lines, use your scissors to cut it, and just make sure that you cut as straight as possible. If the cork adhesive is a little too big, that's okay. Just trim off a little bit more. Once you see that your cork adhesive finally fits on the tray, then you want to carefully remove the backing of the cork adhesive and place it on the foundation of the tray. And you just want to use your fingers to press it down. Look at this huge transformation and how adorable this looks. Now this is absolutely my favorite part about this project, because this is where you get to style the decor tray. And here you can see that I'm using these scented pine cones, and believe it or not, they actually smell like cinnamon, and they just smell so amazing. And every single thing that you see here I got from the Dollar Tree. So essentially I just paid, I think, about $4 for this project. And I really like these pine cones because I can repurpose them and use them for Christmas. And what really appealed to me was the size of the pine cones, because they're super tiny. And then you can see the other pieces there that are covered in red glitter, and it's just so stunning and beautiful. And if you know anything about me, I love glitter. I love anything that sparkles and glistens, so this really appealed to me. And if you don't have the time or energy to go buy any pine cones, or you just don't feel a need for it, then you can just go to your local park and pick up some pine cones that, you know, nature provided for you and have fallen off from the trees. And I also want to notice or point out to you that if you don't want the tray to just have these pine cones on it, you can embellish it with additional fruit or nuts or anything that you want to, you know, showcase in your table. You can even put a pumpkin, but because this specific tray that I got is really small, I used some clementines that kind of look like pumpkins, so it kind of looks really cute, I think. And yeah, you can pretty much dress it up however it is that you want. And what's so awesome about this concept is that you can lift up the tray just like so, and it'll be easy to move around in different locations of your home. So there you have it, friends. I have styled my dining table to give you a general idea of how this tray could look at your Thanksgiving dinner. Granted, I didn't put any dining ware or any wine glasses for that matter, but at least you get the gist of this concept. So for this third project, I am super excited because we're going to use one of the miniature pine cones and create a pendant using this jump ring, which is usually used for jewelry. So grab your hot glue gun and add a blob of hot glue. Grab the jump ring and place it on top of the hot glue. Firmly hold the jump ring until it bonds, and if you see that it needs a little bit of more glue, go ahead and add some more, which is what I did. So here you can see that I added a tad bit of glue, and now I'm just gonna let it dry out for a few minutes. Next, I'm gonna remove the packaging from the candle holder and begin unraveling the desired ribbon that you want to use for this project. And the idea is to grab enough ribbon and wrap it around the candle holder so that you can make a bow. Once you eyeball the length, you want to grab your scissors and cut the ribbon off. So this is the fun part. This is where you grab your ribbon and wrap it around the candle holder. Ensure that the ribbon is centered and even, and make a knot. Then you want to grab your miniature pine cone pendant and grab the ribbon and pull it right through the jump ring. Ensure that your pendant is right in the center. Grab both ends of the ribbon and tighten it, and then make your knot so that you can make this beautiful bow. As you're making your bow, ensure that you're tightening it so that it stays in place. Once you're done, adjust the pendant and the ribbon to your liking. And of course, the fun continues because this is where you get to add the water to your candle holder. And here you can see that I am adding water to my candle holder, and I almost fill it up to the very top. But of course, you can add as much water as you please. Then you want to add a tea light candle, and even though these are not meant for floating in the water, they still float in the water. And then you want to grab a match or a lighter to light it up, and then enjoy the view. So there you have it, guys. This is the final outcome of this third DIY project. I really hope you guys enjoyed all 3 of them. Please let me know which of the 3 was your favorite one. And also, if you plan to recreate any of these, please make sure that you tag me so that I can see how your beautiful creations turned out. As you can see, the creativity options are endless, and that's what's so beautiful about creating decor items for your home. Sometimes the simplest ideas make the greatest impact. I also want to thank every single one of you for your support, your encouragement, and I pray that you guys all have a wonderful and amazing Thanksgiving with your families and your loved ones, and I love you guys so much. If you like this video, remember to subscribe to my channel to increase the algorithm and reaching people who can really benefit from this video. And also follow me on Instagram, where I share personal highlights as well as polls and other things that I don't share on here. I hope to see you in the next video.